give me the rhythm, 'cause I've got a feeling champion sound.
Welcome to the channel, fam. Hi, I'm Lita and I read cards. So I was working on another reading for Ricky Brown, but I got distracted in the middle of the reading, and I didn't come back to the table until the next day, and the cards were all put up. Someone else in the house was reading cards, and so I just kind of scrapped that idea. But today we're going to do a reading that I'm calling the early bird, okay? You know, because the early bird catches the worm. This is going to be something that you need to pay attention to ASAP. This is something you need to catch before it gets out of hand, okay? Or it could be something that you need to get before someone else can get it before you. I don't know which way it's going to be, but it is going to be called the early bird. We're going to be using 3 decks today. Our 3 decks are going to be the Oracle of Mystical Moments, the Animal Apothecary, and the Fond de Sec Kipper, okay? So let me get us a little space here together. There we go. That looks pretty good. And I'm just going to go on and lay out. I'm going to lay one of each card, okay? And then you can choose your decks. Meet me on the other side. Okay, make it nice and neat. That's going to be group 1, group 2, and group 3. And our final group, group 4. I'm going to work with you guys, which one do I need? But I'm caught in between 2 different groups. I'm going to go with 3, okay? So while you guys are making your choice, let's do the spiel. I want to thank everyone who has joined the channel thus far. You guys are the GOATs. If you find yourself watching this channel and you haven't subscribed as of yet, I ask the same question every video, fam. Why the fuck not? It's free, it's fun, and we're getting facts. So just go on and push the button. I have my vape up here. Wow. I have some lemonade up here. I wish I had brought me up some ice water because I'm thirsty already. It's hot up in this room today. And it is only 60 degrees here. I don't know why it's so hot in this room today, but it is. But let's get into it. I'm going to move these aside. That's group 4, group 3, group 2. And let's get started with group number 1. So group number 1, the early bird catches the worm. Let me show y'all the way I titled it in the first place. The early bird catches the worm. What you need to hop on ASAP. Let's see what it is. We have imprisonment, we have the sea witch, and we have it's in you. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. Somebody is sending some really negative energy your way. It's one of 2 things. Either A, someone has trapped you in a relationship, okay? And I mean trapped you. And it could be a parent. It doesn't have to be a lover. But someone has you trapped. You know, they've weaved an awful spell on you, you know, as far as making you believe certain things, making you believe you don't have other choices. There's no place else for you to go. It doesn't get any better than this, you know, like they're your best option. Like they're here to protect you from the hard times and they bring prosperity, but they don't. They just don't. And by now, I know that you have figured that out. Also, it could be that someone is just really throwing some wicked energy your way. I mean, real hate. And for some of you, some actual real work. Like someone is actually really doing some work against you. You either need to get up and get out of this situation and start to learn how to believe in yourself and make the changes that you need to, make the moves that you need to. You have the power within you to do it. But also, for some of you, it's merely just a protection spell. You need to do some sort of protection work. And it is naturally in you. You are a natural worker. You know what to do. Whatever you do is going to involve elements of green and or yellow, shamrocks, crystals, emeralds, wheat. I don't know, but wheat, Is there anything else? Lemons or limes. With these crystals here, it could be a freezer spell. But if you don't end this domination by this other person, you're gonna rot. You're gonna rot in this imprisonment. Okay, so you need to get on it now. Sooner than later, but now. Okay. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this reading, group 1. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. And let's move right on into our group number 2. Okay, so group number 2, I'm going to do you the same way that I did them, just so that y'all really know what's going on, because I'm not sure if I explained it the best at the beginning. So here is my original idea. The early bird catches the worm. What you need to hop on ASAP. Let's figure out what is that. We have bad health, we have Miss Sunshine, and we have breakthrough. Okay, so some of you are really in bad health. That's just all it is. And what they're saying is you need to get out more. And in particular, for a lot of you, vitamin D is an issue. You need to get outside more. You need to soak up the sun rays. If you're unable to soak up the sun rays, you need to get you a UV lamp. All right. And they're saying like this one thing with the sun, with the sunlight, is the breakthrough. It's the thing between life and death. Okay. It is the thing that is going to change your health. All right. There are other things that you have to do, because as you can see, there are strings attached. Okay. There are other things, and this is like a whole institution here. Okay. There's like a whole nother thing going on underneath here. Okay. But so, you know, like, so after you do this thing with the sunlight, with the UV rays, it really turns your health around. But there are other things that you will have to do afterwards. Okay. But that one step actually opens up a whole new underworld perspective of what's been going on in the dark. Okay. You see that, right? All right. So, group number 2, what you need to get on ASAP is your health, and you need some sunshine. You see it? Sunshine, sunshine, and sunshine. Get on it, okay? Get those UV rays, all right? I hope you enjoyed this reading, group number 2. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. And let's move right on into group number 3. Okay, so group 3, I got to do you like I did everyone else, because I don't know if I explained it properly in the beginning. Here's my original idea. The early bird catches the worm. What you need to hop on ASAP. Okay, that's how I wrote it. That's how I meant it. Let's do it. We have the courthouse. We have keys on the tree. And we have face your fear. I'm not sure if this is change the locks or unlock. Wow. My group would be the one that's a little. I think it's both, because we have 2 key cards. Okay. There's something that you need to close the door. This courthouse is about finalities, okay? But it's also about new contracts, okay? There is something that needs to be left in the past. It needs to be locked, okay? It needs to just be put up far away. And then there's also something that needs to be unlocked that you are afraid to unlock, that you need to move through, okay? Because facing this fear is going to really move you further, all right? With the courthouse here like this, I mean, it does make me feel like it could be the idea of marriage. It could be marriage. Maybe you ended a marriage and you're facing some sort of fear about moving into marriage again. Maybe it makes you feel like you might be caged in or locked in. You don't want to feel that way again. But the card on the end here is saying face your fears. You know, it's like you have the keys. It doesn't matter. It's like, to me, in one way, this reading is saying you can't be locked up. You can't be locked up. You have the keys. You hold the keys, okay? So there's something in the past that needs to be locked away, and there's another door that needs to be open, and you need to get on it ASAP, okay? All right, so I hope you enjoyed this reading, group 3. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad, and let's move into our final group, which is group number 4. So group 4, I'm going to do the same thing you did to everyone else, because I realized I don't know if I explained the reading properly. So here's the original idea. The early bird catches the worm. What you need to hop on ASAP. Okay? So we're going to figure out what is it that you need to deal with right motherfucking now. What is it? We have sudden wealth. We have a butterfly garden, and we have illusion. Okay, so this is about something that blew into your life that was too good to be fucking true. Okay, that's just all it is. All right. And they need you to let it go. You know, butterflies fly free. You know, they come and they leave. All right. And I feel like somebody told you some sort of story as if like, oh, like they were meant to come into your life. They came in and everything was perfect and they could see forever with you. They want to take care of you and they want this and this and that, you know. You know, but butterflies, you know, visit flowers. You know, you're a beautiful flower, but there are other beautiful flowers, and this thing was just an illusion. And if you do not get it out of your mind, it will ruin your brain. You do see the shark in the brain, okay? The shark is a predator. This thing is really fucking with your mental health, okay? This is just an illusion that you need to let go. This is one of those moments where I can tell you, if it seems like it's too good to be true, it is. Now, that's not always true, but in this situation, it is, okay? This was just a little flirty thing, hence the butterfly, you know, like butterfly kisses, you know. It's just, it was a little flirty thing. They sold you on the idea that it was a huge jackpot, and it wasn't. It was a coin or two, okay? And that's it. Let it go. Keep traveling your path. There is something waiting for you, and your direction is already guided. It's already set forward. But you can't move down the path as long as you're stuck in this illusion. Let it go. Let it die. It's dead. It's gone. It flew away. Let it go. Okay? So, I hope you enjoyed this reading, group 4. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. And that's going to conclude today's reading. I hope everyone enjoyed this reading. I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.